Welcome to the Mix and Figure Pals. Hi, I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. Welcome to the Mix and Figure Pals. Hi, I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. The rock goddess, and we're in the place to be. Make sure you come on inside the Crystal Palace, take your shoes off, leave them by the door, stop at the crystal bar, grab your crystals and grab your libations, because over here we honor our ancestors. 5 ways to become a crystal. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. 2, all you have to do is type, and we call that what? The boom boom room. The 3rd way to become a crystal, all you have to do is listen, and we call the parlor room. The 4th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is after the show, don't leave your play around me, true player for real, ask me, you know what I mean. All you got to do is outhouse gang up in this thing, and that's what we call our after show, okay? Now, 5th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is to make sure you join our membership. But dang, I was trying to close the door. Hey guys, hey everybody. I hate saying that, guys. It's like Jasmine, no one does else. Hey y'all, what up? It's Dr. A. I'm reporting to you from the Crystal Palace. We got some stuff to unpack here. Okay? I don't see none of y'all here yet. What's up with that? What's up with that? Okay? Anyway, again, y'all know who this is. Y'all know what we came here to do. Y'all know y'all gonna hear rattling pans and stuff. Y'all know why? Because y'all know what time it is. Y'all know I'm at home. And y'all know that I gotta cook today. I should have came home late. I'm just playing. I just kidding. I just playing. No, I gotta cook today. I'm in a good mood. I want to cook today. I'm definitely. I cooked yesterday. I'm cooking today. I'm excited. I'm trying to think about what I'm cooking. I'm gonna cook as I go. You ever get in the kitchen and you pretty don't much know what you're gonna cook, but you know that it's gonna be delicious, and you know that it's getting ready to go down because you in that mood that you just ready to eat something good, something tasty, and that's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of on some, yeah, let's get it. That's where I'm at, precisely. Okay. And then plus I have to do a little cleaning up. Well, I got to do a lot of cleaning up. I ain't cleaning up no room, but I got to clean up everything else but my room today. Okay, which I'm okay with, cause I sure don't feel like cleaning up my room. I don't feel like cleaning up my room. I'll probably do that Monday or Tuesday, cause it's gonna take me a couple of days to clean up that room. You hear me? Cause I got so many clothes and stuff to take off anyway. So let's get started. I am definitely happy to be here with you all. Give me a second here. I'm trying to put these clothes in the basket. These clean clothes that's been already folded up. Take notes, Jasmine. When you take them out the dryer, all you gotta do is fold them up. It looks really neat. That way, if you can't put them up right away, at least you'll have them straightened up. Okay, but of course Jasmine don't know that, because Jasmine is used to being lazy, and she just takes it because she'll let the clothes and put them in the basket. That's just, you might as well leave them dirty if you ain't gonna fold them up. That's the least you can do. Oh Lord, I dropped my stuff behind this dryer. Hold on, y'all. I dropped my stuff behind this dryer. I didn't even try to. Hold on. All right, so okay. Oh, it ain't that bad. Okay, so that's what Jasmine used to doing, dropping, not folding clothes up. You just go ahead and fold them up instantly. You don't have to worry about ironing them so much. It won't be so bad to iron. If you do have to run an iron over it, it's not completely wrinkled. But hey, listen to me, not listen to me. Keep doing it your way. Let's see how effective that is. Keep doing it your way. Let's see how effective that is. And anyway, even if you have them laying in the basket, I'd rather let them get clothes out the basket Then to get them, then to fold it up, then them not be folded up, okay? But anywho, so y'all, let's go ahead and get started. I'm in here. I'm in here for the win. Okay, how you doing, Pineapple? You're the first one in here. Heck, I guess I gotta share it out, huh? I guess I gotta share this out. This was like one of them prompt two. Girl, I've been in your I had to go. I've been having to go to watch your replays. Shoot, girl. I've been up making these totes and making these zodiac totes. I got some zodiac totes. I don't know, for some reason it's hard for me to post stuff on my community wall or whatever you want to call it, the actual pictures. And I could do links and stuff like that, but it's only certain pictures they'll let me post. For some reason it's not allowing me to post what I need to post. So I got some pretty, thank you so much. I got pretty zodiac persons, and I got them boots in the ground one. Okay, I got a boots in the ground one. Okay, so I'm really proud of. I took what I took what's my girl named Passion. I took her. She said, "Girl, use this one." I used that one, and I just changed up some things. I'm like, shoot, I'm not bad at really. I don't know why. To be honest with you, pineapples, I really do need to start making my own wheel live. Hold on. I really need to start making. I said we of love. I'm tripping. Not we of love. We live. I really need to start making. I need to start making my own. What you call it? Shoot. What do you call that? The thing. The the You know what I mean? The thumbnail. Excuse me. I really need to start making thumbnails because I really can do some graphic design. I'm not too shabby on the graphic design. To be honest with you, I'm better than Jasmine. I'm better than Jasmine on the graphic design. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So I really need to kind of, if I keep working with it, I'm sure I can do something great. I'm sure I can do something really wonderful here. So I probably should start doing my thumbnails. But I just be like, I'm not doing all that. I get lazy. I get like a lazy little YouTube. I'm like, shoot, they don't understand how much work I have to do already with my life. Golly, you want me to make the thumbtail that I get to thinking about it and I get angry. I be like, look, I ain't doing all that. You know what I mean? Girl, I'm from St. Louis. We talk loud. Look. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull up wine trash. Now, this is one of your favorites, girl. When you react on wine trash pineapples, it is the truth. I just be cracking up. I be on the floor. I be on the floor. I'm like, girl, what she talking about now? I think I'm gonna put some carrots in this refrigerator. I mean, I'm gonna do some carrots. Okay. I think carrots will be cute. Okay. I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna do them like faking. You know, like bacon, but they're not bacon. They're gonna be like faking. Okay. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, and we're gonna review whoever else we want to review. So I think I'm gonna do wine trash. I'm not gonna be on here all day like that. Now if I probably come back earlier. You know, because I be using y'all to keep me company while I'm washing dishes. I mean, while I'm cleaning up. While I'm cleaning up, I'll be like, okay. I'll be like, oh, time to go live. Kill two birds with one stone. I believe in that. I wholeheartedly believe in that. Okay. Now, girl, I should react to her to my self-love. Now that is oh. I don't know. I don't eat steak, so I don't eat meat, so I don't think we're gonna watch that. Okay. Now, Wine Trash got this video. Where she's talking about what do you want with your what do you like? How do you like your steak to be cooked? I mean, first of all, I don't even eat meat like that, so I don't eat meat at all. I haven't eaten meat a teenager when I had meat, okay? And I'm 52 years old. So I'm just saying I can't relate. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm just being all the way trill. I just can't relate. Here wine trash at, okay? I just can't relate. So I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna watch that. Hold on. Hold on a second here. I had to do it one snake tail. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me put me up here, and then we gonna throw this heifer up here. Okay. Y'all know I had to do that. It won't let me do it like all up front. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick review of this here, and so hopefully people will go back and look at the replay. For those that are not in here today, certainly go back and look at the what we call the replay. We don't call it a replay over here. We call it the Outhouse Gang up over here. Okay. All right. So as I cut up these veggies, I think I don't know how I'm gonna prepare these veggies. I might do some. I don't have no. We'll figure it out. So anyway, I we're gonna talk about this wire trash because I don't know what it is. Now, if I remember correctly, and I'm not exactly, I have not been around as long as some of you all probably have been around, but I've been around long enough, right? I've been around long enough. I don't ever remember. I know y'all said that wine trash has been was a reactor. I don't recall that because I was not around when she was reacting, okay? So I'm here though. I'm here. So we're gonna go ahead and look this live. I have not looked at this. I have not looked at this live. Okay. Girl, she look like she holding on something. Uh, probably some beer. Probably allegedly. Probably some beer, girl. Probably some beer. Okay. I'm just asking. Just talking to y'all as a friend. Probably talking to somebody as for a friend, girl. Probably talking to somebody as a friend, but I don't know. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Okay. People always want to talk to you while you live. It's like, girl, I haven't been live all day, and you choose to take me right now in the middle of me being live, asking me these questions. I mean, if something happened to my family, because that St. Louis stuff had happened, and they asked me, "Is your family okay?" I mean, I would have called you and told you that they would and give me some money. You know what I mean? Golly, girl. Okay, let's continue. But again, she looked like she burned. You know what I mean? But we know that's not the baby. That's alcohol. That's allegedly. I mean, I see now I understand because I didn't understand the point of her calling herself wine trash. I thought it was very peculiar that she calls herself wine trash. And so as I figured it out, I said, "Well, damn, she get lit. Okay, okay, she gets lit. Okay, I guess." Teachers don't. She grown. She is a functional adult, but somebody that live in the impoverished situation. I mean, just my opinion. That's my opinion. But somebody that's not living all the way in a good space. I mean, I would be trying to save all my little ducats because the last thing on my list would me be buying alcohol. If I knew that I didn't have it like that, you know what I'm saying? And not that she comes up here and beg, but she's always talking about business and opportunity. And what I would like to tell her, because she's not really a business, she's a hustle, okay? Now, I want to let her know that as a business person, sometimes we have to hustle. I mean, not hustle. Sometimes we have to sacrifice. Being an entrepreneur is going to take sacrificing, okay? And that's what I would tell her because, some things that we may like for example, I like store-bought coffee. I do. I like to go to the actual restaurant and get me some store-bought coffee. Like I would go to a restaurant and get some you know what I mean? Get like if I'm in a Korean restaurant, I will get me some Korean coffee. You know what I mean? It's a sacrifice. That's strong too. That's a strong coffee, boy. You talking about? But nevertheless, there are some things I had to sacrifice. Like I have not been shopping, y'all, and everybody on here knows Dr. A loves a good shopping. Okay, but I got a lot of clothes, so I had to kind of sacrifice just a little. You know what I mean? On that. I couldn't shop. Now I had to get my son stuff, but I'm talking about me. I have to wait for clothes. I have to wait because I gotta, I might be able to sneak a couple of outfits in here and there. But for the most part, guess what? I can't buy a whole new wardrobe right now. Okay, I have to sacrifice because I know I want my business to be successful, and that's what great entrepreneurs would do. They would sacrifice, and it would make sense for her to put that booze down, put that wine down, girl, because apparently you ain't got it. Okay, you ain't got it. Okay, so you may have to sacrifice just a little bit. Just look, you might need to tell that fat BG that couch dweller you got over there. That couch dweller, you know what I mean? That got excuse. I got shot. Like people get shot every day, B. Come on, he got shot and he can't work. You better get your tail up there. Boy. If you don't get your tail up and go get you a J.O.B. Snoop Doggy Dog, you want to be down with the with the dog pound, or do you want to get a job at a job? You get what I'm saying? See, that's what I'm saying. I don't never want to be with a man that know how to make excuses. I don't like an excuse man. That is not an attractive ability. Sorry. Maybe some of y'all, well, I got a question. I'm not doing no poll because obviously I'm cooking right now and I ain't got time to be doing no poll. But what I'm talking to y'all about, I want y'all to type, if this is on the replay or the boom boom room, or even even in the parlor room, my question to y'all is this here is, do y'all want a man do you like men who have 1,000 excuses why they can't do this and why they can't do that? So if he gonna make all these excuses about why he a bum, then why do you need him in his life? But she get up and then she gotta come home. So if he gonna be the house husband, maybe y'all got something planned. If that's what the arrangement is, right? Then while you out there working, you shouldn't have to lift a finger. When you come in the house, dinner should be cooked. Then it should be on the stove, but I don't want no house husbands for the record. Now, if we both getting out there getting it, we gonna balance that out. We gonna work together, okay? If we both out there getting it, if I'm an entrepreneur, my husband is you know what I mean? I'll be doggone. What he gonna have to do is, I don't need no house husband. No, ma'am, no, sir. But if that's y'all arrangement, then you shouldn't come home and lift a finger. Okay, so let's talk about that. I don't know what that's about. How you doing, Carmen? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace there, child. What's up, girl? Woo! I don't understand it. I don't know what that is. I mean, I brush my teeth like the average, hopefully, the average American or whatever. But let me tell you something. What I really don't want to, I don't know why they want to do videos of us watching y'all brush your teeth. That is weird to me. That is not the most comfortable thing for me to watch. I don't want to watch y'all brushing y'all teeth. Maybe you think I don't know if you think that's a flex or whatever that is, but I'm not with that. I don't want to see y'all brushing teeth. I just don't, okay? I'm going to be honest. I don't want to see y'all brushing teeth. But hey, that's how y'all want to live. Okay, I'm telling you, me. But I don't know. Let's see how many people sat up here and watched this heifer brush her teeth. Let's see. Okay, 774 views of hookers watching this hooker brush her teeth. Now you. Oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. I feel like now when you get to saying Lord have mercy, that's what old people tell you, Lord have mercy, they going, that mean they shaking their head at you. That mean like you big dummy. That's what they mean. Now you probably don't know that. You probably don't know that wine trashy. But when people start shaking their head and going, Lord have mercy, that means you done messed up and you stupid. That means you stupid. When people go, oh my goodness, oh Lord have mercy. Like, what are you doing now? You know what I mean? Your grandma get to saying, and I'm a grandma. And when your grandma get to saying, Lord have mercy, well, she talking about you. We talking about you. Okay? Since we all grannies over here, I'm talking about you. And let me tell you my language. Lord have mercy. I don't know why this girl up here just sitting up here brushing her teeth and thinking that we want to see her brush her teeth. Lord have mercy. Okay? Let's continue. I mean, and if you got the noise too far. You know what? You might as well do a video that just, you can make all them noises like that. We don't want to hear that. You're in the mommy sector. You're not in the ASMR section. That's not where you at. You're in the mother section. You're in the mommy sector. And what you're not gonna do is listen to you brush these teeth. You know what I mean? It's just weird why you would take this time and show us brushing your teeth. You got to get with the action. We want y'all, if you keep talking about how you gonna do this many videos a day and how you gonna get off your lazy dump and you gonna work hard and you gonna be doing this and you're gonna be doing that. And my thing is, okay, so if you're gonna do all that, start with putting better content out here. We don't want to see you again. We not necessarily want to see you brush your teeth, number one. Number two, we don't want to get a quieter toothbrush while you on live, or just brush your teeth before you come to live. That's what you can do. You know you can do that, right? You can seriously brush your teeth before you can come live. I think that would make more sense. Do y'all agree with that? Type in the comments. Do you agree that this heifer should brush her teeth prior to her coming up here? I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they do it. I've never seen Liv brush her teeth though, and I kind of wonder. Oh my god! Oh, sorry. Not saying she don't. Just saying. I don't get the teeth brushing on camera either. I know it's weird. It's weird. Why are you brushing your teeth on camera? That's how I think her voice is. Why you that? It sound like she vacuuming her floor. This child is vacuuming her floor. Girl, if you got it, listen. Get off her. Girl, go vacuum your floor. While you brushing teeth, while you brushing your teeth, guess what you need? Guess what your man need to be doing? He need to be vacuuming your floor. While you yelling at the children to clean up, why he don't clean up? That's funny how you clean up, but he don't clean up. What does he do? He just lift up some a couch. I can't stand to be cleaning up, and a dusty man is not helping me. He dusty. He look like he stink. He look like his booty stink. You know what I mean? So you doing all the hard labor, and he just sitting there watching you. You gotta cook and clean up. I don't think so. You gotta cook, clean up, and create and earn money in the house. Well, what does he do? Cause I know he ain't working with nothing. If you know what I mean. I know you be unsatisfied every night after night. I can already tell. You listen. Note that I just can tell. Just trust me when I tell y'all. He ain't working with it. Okay. He can't even see it because his belly overlapping. Okay. His belly overlaps it. So whatever he might have had, it ain't there no more. Okay. Let's continue.
Hey everybody, good morning, everybody.
I'm tired of you heifers coming up here waiting hours and hours and hours to even speak to people. It's rude. It's rude that we have to sit up here and wait for you to announce yourself. When you come into somebody's house or when someone's entering into your house, you probably should speak. It's weird. It's weird how y'all do that. I want y'all to start doing that. You could start doing that. Unless sometimes I be getting caught up. I be like, oh my god, I gotta find myself before I get up here. Sometimes I can't find my face on the thing. You know what I mean? So I might take me that's the only way it take me long or something happened. You know what I'm saying? You don't just come up here and don't talk to and don't speak to people. That's how I know y'all don't have no home training. When you come into somebody's house, you don't even speak to them. That's how you do. I can tell your mama didn't raise you right. Golly. I don't understand. I declare. You hear me? It's weird. So you just come up here, you got you got something in your mouth. I don't know if you have an oral fixation or not. You act like you do. Because every time we see you, you and Jasmine got that bad. Either Jasmine tugging at her nose, you tugging at your mouth. Olivia always have her mouth open. She acts like she got an oral fixation too. It's weird. That's weird. I remember this one girl, I had a client, y'all, and she was like, she got an oral fixation. I said, well, you need to get that together. You know what I mean? No, I'm not finna sit up here and condone that. I said, what you talking about? You got an oral fixation. Do you even know what that means? Close your mouth. You can tell people when they look at their pictures, they be always having their mouth open. Why is your mouth open? Close it. Anyway, if she does come up here, we gotta look at this heifer with her mouth wide open. What is wrong with these people on here? Okay. I don't know what y'all want from me today. Yeah, I don't. I really don't. But I'm gonna give it to you. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to wipe this knife off. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's continue.
Should I do it at the beach today? Or should I do champagne toast?
Easy Cater is your business tool for food. The best place to order restaurant catering for your
what I
workplace.
noticed is, I think that people have told you that this man ain't no good. Possibly some so-called friends have told you that he ain't about nothing in life, and I think it's abnormal that you don't really have. You just got family that approve of him around you. It's just weird. I mean, because if I was his mama, I probably would tell you to leave him. I ain't gonna lie. I would. And that probably be wrong. But I would say, listen, my son need to get himself together. I don't understand. You're enabling him. You're not helping him. You're not helping his progression. You're not helping him. Can you know what I mean? Because he ain't doing good with you. Okay? But no, he went over to his mama house and he told you to go in the shelter. You recall that you didn't deem anything wrong with that though. You don't think that was a little bit peculiar. You know why though? So he can hang out with his brother and go and do what he had to do and not have the responsibility. He really don't have responsibility because he's really not there like he should be in taking care of them children. Okay, but you too stupid not to see that. But hey, who am I to educate you on how to recognize when a man is using your dumb ass? Who am I to tell you that? But I could tell that he didn't really want you around other people. He didn't want you around friends like that. I can already tell the type of energy he is. You know what I'm saying? And then, especially once he started cheating on you and having them babies on you, he kind of kept you off to yourself a little bit. He kept you a little bit off to yourself. I peeped that about him, but you have to ask yourself that. And even when you was working, he made it hard for you. You gotta look at it like this, because if he was a team partner, if he was a teammate, you keep calling him your husband, but he don't act like it. He don't carry himself like a husband. He don't even carry himself like a boyfriend, honestly. But if he was about that life, when you was working, he would have dang on made sure that that house was clean and them children was fed. You should have been walking into a meal. That's what you should have been walking into. But you know why you weren't walking into no meal? Cause he a bum. Cause he a bum do nothing. You should call him Do Nothing Jones, baby. He is Do Nothing Jones. Let's go. Okay, y'all ready?
I have 2 champagne toasts because I ran out of this. I think it's still some more
Girl,
in
we
here.
don't care.
Which one should I do? Champagne toast or
You are very
at the
upset.
beach?
I think it was pineapples. You are very upset. Or somebody else might be in the chat. I don't know. Whoever said it, remind me, okay? Come in here and say Dr. A was me. You are very heavily obsessed with your hair, but you're not obsessed with your mental health. You are very much, you're more so, you're not attaching the real issue. The real issue is that you feel a ways because you having to do everything. Now, you have to do everything. Because if you choose to get a job outside of the home, you gotta work and you gotta come home and take care of the children because you know he ain't gonna do nothing. If I'm at work, you could at least make sure the children are taken care of. Seriously. And make sure the house is clean. Why do I have to come home from work and clean up and cook? If we both help now, you could assign us a room. Me and my husband have assignments on what to clean up or who got to do this, he got to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a certain area my husband cleans up because I don't want to do it. Okay, and if you even if it's like, well, I don't mind doing this, I don't mind doing that. He's like, well, I need to get this together. Cool, because I want you to, because I sure don't feel like doing it, right? And we all bring income in here. We all doing the dang on thing. You know what I mean? But he got that SSI check. He's like, he don't want to work. He got shot. He got post traumatic stress. And it's like, okay, post traumatic stress is a real thing, but that don't mean you don't work on it. That don't mean, so if it's that bad, then you need to go to a therapist. Then maybe you should stop drinking alcohol because alcohol is not going to help the post traumatic stress. Okay, being honest. Okay, are y'all still with me? Let's go.
I'm probably gonna do champagne toast. I thought I had a spray for champagne toast. I did. Where did it go?
Who you talking to?
Uh,
When y'all talking about Jasmine, how so is she?
I do. Here it is. Champagne toast. I think I'm gonna do champagne toast, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. At the beach. You like at the beach. You only wear the lotion. I got the lotion and I got the spray. This is the champagne toast. I've been had this for a long time.
With that bum,
And I'm running out of this. I got
that's the
another
only
one.
time you're gonna experience the beach with that bum is putting it on your body. Okay? That's a lotion. That's the only thing, that's the only time we're gonna see you at the beach is putting it on your body. Okay? Now, this is what I'm comparing. Now, look at how she talks to herself like how Jasmine does. She has mediocre conversations. This is what I'm saying. This is why they can't really I don't even see how they own this platform because they can't even have an intelligent conversation. You can't talk to her about nothing. She do that fake motivational stuff. How she gonna tell y'all about motivational? Come on now, raise your lying hands and tell me that you think she know what she talking about, because she don't. While she's telling everybody else that they need to be doing this and working on this or whatever, how she gonna tell y'all about anything motivational and she can't even get out that bed without drinking wine because she really don't like her life? She another one that don't like her life. Okay? She can't, it's not even that she tired because she done been up because she working. It be days, man. I work 24 hours a day, and sometimes I will be like, well, I gotta do this before I lay down. I gotta do this. I might have to clean up this. I gotta work out. I gotta design this for the business. You know what I mean? I gotta design that for the business. I gotta, do this for the business. And so and I gotta go to bed, and then I end up waking up, at a particular time because I done stayed up all night, and that's real. She's staying up. Why is she having problems with getting out of bed just to clean up? And if she depressed, then go talk to somebody about that, right? Well, I just gotta do one room a day. I just gotta do this. I just gotta, do it. But the problem is she's not addressing the real issue. Wine trash, news flash. The real issue is that you got somebody in the household with you that is not doing anything. That's what it is. All he does is sit around and drink. Which is why he's so big. Okay? And why you getting big. Okay? And after a while, them children gonna suffer even more than they already are, I'm sure. Okay? So while you up there talking about, somebody get motivational and this and this and that, and you gonna do a t-shirt business and you gonna do that. How you gonna be able to do that when you can't even complete the simple task of posting something decent, right? You're not even motivated yourself. How you gonna motivate somebody? You're not motivated. You don't have much to talk about. You sitting on here talking to yourself. Why? Let's go. Hold on, y'all. I'm cutting up carrots. Hold on. Let's go.
I got a new one, y'all. Trying to finish this out. They're my favorite ones. Good morning. How are you this morning? I'm doing good. I don't have at the beach spray though. I don't have at the beach spray. I gotta do hair today though. Hair today. Hair today. Hair today. Hair today. Today.
What else is new?
Today.
What else is new in your life? Nothing. You know why? Because you don't have no life. Because all you do is sit around that fat dude, that fat punk. Yeah, I call him a punk. He a big old punk. That's afraid of his own shadow. That's why I call him a punk. Because he weak. He a weak man. He weak. That he would sit up and make your behind go out and go get you a job while he lay around smelling his own feet. Just weird. You just dumb. You are really dumb. And I feel bad that your mom and them didn't tell you like, hey, this man. Well, maybe they did. Maybe your mom and them said you like it, I love it. Maybe they tried to tell you that he was a user. But they should have enrolled you in some self-esteem classes. That's what you should have had. Because your self-esteem is shot the shiggity. Okay? Shot the shiggity. Hold on, y'all. This carrot. And what do these carrots look like? Are these carrots steroids or what? Let's go.
And it's still some more left in this, so I'm just gonna put that on there.
But I can appreciate your children's hair being combed, right? At least Jasmine don't do that, but often, every blue moon, right? I can appreciate your children hair being combed, but you know what I've been noticing about you? You have a lot of faith. You're real mean to that little girl. Why you so mean to the girls? Because you see a lot of yourself in her, and you don't want her to end up with a bum in the predicament that you in. Have you ever just had a conversation with that man? I'm sorry, I can't get off of that. I don't even want to talk about nothing other than that man. That's what I want to talk about. Have you ever had a conversation with that man and asked him to go get a job? And did you ever let him know? Did you know this? Maybe he lied to you because you kind of slow. So you seem like the type of person that believe everything he say. Do you know that even if you have you receive SSI, that you can still work part-time job? Did you know that? And I'm not just talking about him sitting at home talking about I'm an engineer. No, that's not good enough. He is 30-something years old, and you ain't talking. If you not sitting there making no good money, talking about you're an engineer, then you need to get that up. No, sir. No, sir. That's something that you can do, but you do that. That's a hobby that you get paid from. Okay, because I have a suspicion that that's how he's meeting women too. Okay. That he keep having these babies on you, that he had all them babies on you because he was probably an engineer. He's probably saying he's an engineer during that time, right? And I just can't get past it. I don't even want to talk about you because you ain't got to. I don't even want to talk to you about what you're doing right now because it's boring. I want to talk about the real issue. The real issue is that you know why you real stressed out too. You know why you not motivated because you don't have nobody in that house to motivate you. Ain't nothing in that house motivates you. It motivates you to drink, in my opinion. That's about it. Because you got a bum. See, you with a bum. You're not with a man that want to really do something for his family. And you got to get to a point. He's not even at point A yet, girl. You can't even get him to go get a part-time job. You know what I mean? He not even trying to, he can go get Trey. Oh, my leg hurt, my knee. You know what? You can still go find a part-time job. You could go back to school. See, you in a position now where y'all broke anyway. That don't matter. Right? Y'all on low income. So he could actually go back to school. SSI will pay for him to go back to school and get him a job. That's what they would do. All he gotta do is pay back, and they still will let him get SSI. They sure will, because that's not enough to live off of. Okay, the economy is tripling, and that little income that y'all getting, this little YouTube, you're not gonna go viral. I don't know. You're gonna probably go. If you do go viral, it's gonna be for the wrong thing, and you ain't gonna want that attention. I promise you. Okay. So if I were you, I would tell him I would go look up some programs, talk to his caseworker, and say all he does is sit his fat behind around and he don't do nothing but smell like couch. Smell like a couch ornament. Okay? He smell like a couch ornament. Okay? And the dude probably smelling his feet and said, well, that's not as bad as it was yesterday. You know what I mean? Oh, it's getting really bad, so he'll wipe his feet off with some baby wipes. He look like that type. So he probably wiping his feet off with baby wipes. Okay? That's not good enough. You got to go get you a job, bub. At least a part-time job, and then we'll figure out a business for you to do that you can get up under the table if you want to keep your SSI. That's what you should do. And I ain't talking about that t-shirt business, girl. Because I'm going to show you how to deal t-shirt business, baby. I'm going to take them same ideas that you got, and I'm going to take that and make money off of it. I'm going to do it off of your back. Seeing that since you want to sit up there and act like, you know what I mean, I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm just going to take the ideas and the stuff that you said, and I'm going to show you how to do it. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I did, thank you. Thank you. Uh-huh. Anyway, so but that's not what we're going to do. We're not going to let you sit up here and keep lying to us about him being a supportive man. We want you to stop lying. Just say he a bone. I can respect you more. I promise you, I would respect you more if you just say that you're doing everything and you're tired of doing everything. That's really truth. That's the truth, Ruth. You're doing everything and he watching you do everything. And that's why his mammy won't let him come back and stay there. And that's the only reason why he there now with you, because he ain't got to do nothing. You do understand that. You do understand if he find the right woman, he gonna leave you. And she gonna probably be doing, and she probably gonna make him get out of there and get a job. That's what happens. Because no man want to be a B to a woman unless he's a real B. because I had a partner of mine. She was with a dope fiend, and he made all the excuses why he couldn't get a job. And she would work 5 jobs, I swear, 5 jobs. And he'd just be sitting up there looking at her. And he'll have all the excuses why he couldn't work. It was weird. And I would just be like, shoot, she like it, I love it. I mean, I didn't even tell her nothing. I was just like, And she would try to make excuses. I just wouldn't even listen to her. I'm like, girl, that's your life. I mean, it's not mine. So I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life. Let's go.
Who hair you doing? I thought I said Mario Grill.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every week. Done.
I'm getting.
But it's still I ain't gonna say that.
Everybody, they both smell so good. Yes, they do. They really do smell good, y'all. They really do smell very, very good. So, if I get out of here for my baby wake up, try to sneak out this house before he wakes up.
Well, the thing is, he's a big enough boy. He need to be walking and moving around his dang on self. That's what need to happen. He big enough to be walking around his dang on self and eating his own food and all this other stuff. Right? She's replacing my Jazzy life because Jasmine's channel is exactly. You were right. Kicking it with Misha. How you doing, Misha? Welcome to the McFiggy Palace. Well, you drink all day long. She's drunk, girl. She just woke up, Pineapples. How is she drunk already? She just woke up. How do you wake up drunk? How do you wake up drunk? Like, God, how do you wake up drunk? Somebody please enlighten me. How do you wake up drunk? I don't know. I think I'm gonna do some. I think I'm gonna do some of these. How do you wake up drunk, y'all? Can y'all talk to me? Can y'all talk to me, please? How do you wake up drunk? How do you wake up drunk? How? Is that possible? To wake up drunky? Drunk. You a drunk. I'm playing. I'm just playing. Relax. I might be talking to somebody in here that has an alcohol problem or just be recovering. I'm not talking about y'all, so don't relax. I'm just talking about her. Okay, relax. God, don't take it personal. Sometimes y'all come in here, y'all just be too much in your feelings. I'm just kidding. I'm not talking about y'all. Okay, if you know. Again, there's no judgment. But I'm talking about her, y'all. Don't come in here getting your feelings over here because I don't feel like all that today. I don't feel like having to explain and talk on people's bottoms today, okay? Please don't make me talk on no bottoms. I don't feel like that today, okay? All right? Let me be. Y'all gonna hear pots rattling because I'm cooking, okay? That's what people do when they cooking, okay? And I can't just sit down and talk to y'all. I gotta cook, I gotta move, I got stuff to do, okay? So, just bear with me. I'm cooking, okay? I'm cooking over here. I'm not just cooking with my tone or with my conversation, but I'm cooking food, okay? That's what I happen to be doing over here.
And I need to finish my vlog. I've been coming live so much. So yeah.
I mean, my trash. I mean, I don't know what to say, girl. You are just peculiar. You know what I mean? And y'all don't listen. Don't come up here and start correcting my diction. Y'all know I already told y'all when I first got on this platform. I said, "Hey guys, I talk country. I'm country. I talk country. I'm from the Midwest. I have a Midwestern slash country twang to me. Okay, Nelly coined it great. country grammar. You're going to get country grammar when you come over here, okay? So don't come over here and start trying to correct me with how I talk, okay? I'm telling you that right now, okay? Okay. Golly, relax. Okay, y'all ready?
Hey, everybody that came in. We're gonna do some hair today. Dad, can you put this on the charger? It's on 2%.
He put this on charger, so he right there in the comments. Listen. My husband is not one of my mods, for the record, y'all. He got other stuff to do. He don't have time to be sitting up modding for me. That's what he don't have time to do. That's what he don't have time to do. He ain't got time to be sitting up modding for me. Hello? You know what I'm saying? Just weird. He sitting up there modding for you. First thing, early in the morning. If he up that much early in the morning, then he should have had something clean. How about that? He should have had something clean while you're doing something. He should have had something clean or cooked, or both. If he get up before you do, then he need to have something clean or cooked before you got up. And that can happen on the weekends, baby. I do sleep longer. You know why? Because I'm up all early in the morning. And I have to catch up on my beauty rest. Because I'm not going to come over here with all bags up under my eyes. Hello? Y'all listening to me? For crying out loud. Listen. I'm not going to come up here looking crazy. Okay? Girl.
Rules exist for a reason. Better charge up a little bit before I leave.
Homeroom is over for today.
So you don't have no car charger. So she don't have no car charger? Who don't have no car charger in 2025? How you doing, Miss Jones? Who do not have a car charger in 2025 in their vehicle? Dr. A making water and ice soup. Girl, I wish. Girl, no. I'm actually making some cabbage, some macaroni, some baked carrots, and broccoli. I'm gonna throw some cheese. I'm gonna put the broccoli in the I put the broccoli in the oven. I'm gonna put the broccoli and the carrots together, and I'm gonna throw some vegan cheese on there. And I got some asparagus that I made from yesterday, and I'm gonna probably throw something in the asparagus in a little while. I don't know what just yet. Probably make some bean soup. Actually, I'm gonna make some bean soup with it. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna make some lentil bean soup. Okay. Yeah. I'm not Jasmine, girl. I can cook. I'm not Jasmine over here. I can actually cook. And my children have my son and my husband have a nutritional meal. So what you hear right there, that was me doing the beans. Okay, that was me pouring out the beans. I'm gonna throw this water in here and throw some little red sauce, make some red sauce for it. And I'm gonna cut up some more vegetables and put that in there, and I'm gonna start cooking that. Now I don't know how long my cooking gonna take. I don't make cooking that take seconds to cook. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Oh no, I can cook. All right, let's go. How you doing, Latoya? Welcome to McFlicky Palace. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, y'all. So we listening to her. Hey Latoya, LOL, you in the bush? How you doing, Paulette? You in the bushes cracking up, girl. But let's continue. Let's listen to this child as she tries to. I feel like I'm listening to the chronicles of wine trash as she figures out how to navigate life. Okay, and I mean not that we all aren't, right? But you know what I mean? She's trying to find the simple way to do the simplest mundane things that she does, and tries to figure out how to get to the pathway back to you. She navigating. No, not even life. Navigating how. What's she gonna wash her hair with, girl? Navigating. What's she gonna wash her hair with? What's she gonna wash? Who her she gonna do? And what kind of style she gonna do, girl? as we watch, as the world turns up in this camp. Okay, that's what it is, girl. We just waiting. We just waiting and trying to hold it in, make the head pop off, girl. That's what we're trying to do over here. Mm-hmm. Now, what the heck am I gonna put on this salad? I mean, these little beans. I don't know. I guess I could cut off some carrots. Man, we already having carrots. I guess I could cut up a little carrots. I mean, you can't have no, you gotta have some onions in there. Okay. Got some peppers. Let's go.
I'm waiting for you.
Oh, this one is.
It's terrible. Someone's going to be expelled. Come on, sorry, gotta go to the restaurant.
Girl, and it's like, okay, so if you're gonna do all that, baby, maybe you should have did all. Maybe you shouldn't even came live. So this was weird to me. Like the way that they come live, and they're not talking to the people. They not spending no time with none of these people. They just going live. I'm live. God dang. They be like, I'm live. I'm like, okay, we see you, Billy. I'm gonna start calling these girls Illy. You hear me? And they be like, Dr. A, you are so mean. They be like, y'all just read these comments and these emails. They be like, Dr. A, you're so hard on these mommies. You know, you're not perfect either. I'll be like, yo, mama. No. I do sometimes. I do. You can't be the right way. I'm like, yo, mama, don't worry about what I'm doing. Come over here and talk about what I'm doing. Mind your business. Mind your business while I'm minding theirs. Okay. You know what I'm saying, though. Okay. Girl, they kill us with this. They not looking at you. They not just talking about everybody else but you. They're not even telling you anything or showing you
What do you want? You'll be tardy if you don't get back to class.
So I'm going to use the gym, but I gotta go to Walmart because I ran out of my edge control, y'all. I really need to. I like to get the big bucket of.
I feel it from the other side. That's how when she started talking, I feel like a bouncing ball just bust out. When Jasmine talk, I be thinking Scooby Dooby Doo is gonna come up. I be like, Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? Looking Joker. But when she talks, child, I think a bouncing ball is gonna come out and start singing a song like this is what happened. You know what I mean? Or like the Oompa Loompas get ready to gonna start running out, going Oompa Loompa Oogly Doo. I got another puzzle for you. What would you get when Wine Trash trying to figure out her life? She will end up as a Chinese cat. You know what I mean? And this what happens when you don't listen to your mom and you end up with a bum. You know what I mean? Oh, that was a witchy laugh, wasn't it, y'all? Well, y'all tell me I laugh like a witch sometimes. My pretty. You know what I mean?
Edge control. This edge control. This is my favorite edge control, and I like locking twists. If you use both of those together, they work. And I say they work so good together. I don't have no more of these, so I gotta go to Walmart and get something stronger than this.
How you put lock control? Girl, when you bet that girl, your hair gonna mess around and lock up. You trying to lock your hair up? Girl, you better quit using lock gel. Girl, I don't even use lock gel no more. Golly. Girl, your hair gonna mess around and lock up. And she gonna be sitting up here trying to comb it out and go, babe, help me unlock my hair. See, guys, you know how she talks? She say, hi y'all, hi y'all, hi y'all, and then she'll be like, hi y'all, hi y'all. I'm trying to unlock my hair, y'all, hi y'all. Then when she talk, I feel like a donkey gonna come out, like the donkey. What's that dude name? Is that Donkey? Was that Eddie Murphy character on what you call it? Like hee haw. Every time she talk, I think a donkey gonna come out of nowhere and be like hee haw. I was trying not to laugh. I'm trying not to laugh, y'all, because every time I laugh, I feel like I'm gonna say my pretty. Hee haw, hee haw. Oh my God, this is hilarious. This is fun, y'all. I'm having a great time. Y'all having a good time?
And then, Shining Jam.
I want to quickly talk to you about
Here it is.
Similar
I ain't
Web
gonna say
and
that.
how
You're
I've
gonna
been
be mad at me. I ain't gonna say what I want to say. I have to keep. I have to tell. I got some tendencies. I have some. I probably have some. Man, I'm telling you, in a former life, I could have been a comedian. Not now, obviously. You know, I have to work on my jokes because it's about timing, right? Um, but I would say some really. Man, I probably wouldn't be. They probably cancel me, man. That's the thing about me being a comedian. I would be canceled because I would be saying the wrong stuff, and I would not care. I would not care. I'd be like, oh well, cancel, smassel. Okay. So when I get to this platform, I can't say what I want to say because some of the stuff I say will be very, very offensive. Okay. So I'm gonna say something very, very offensive. I will not. I cannot. I don't care about being canceled, to be honest with you. But I do have a business, so I have to maintain that. So that's the only reason. But I would really want to say what I want to say, but I won't. So don't worry.
I gotta come back and take down Malaysia hair too, y'all, because
Oh,
I want her hair to rest. So I'm thinking about just doing like solidified ponytails, maybe.
that's how she say, dog. It sounds like she's gonna say hee haw, hee haw, hee haw. She sounds like a donkey when she talks. Come on, donkey. Hee haw! Hey y'all! Hee haw! Hey y'all! Hee haw! Ah! I'm sorry. That part was unnecessary. That part was very offensive. Sorry. I apologize if what I just said hurt anybody's feelings. I ain't gonna tell you get out your feelings. I'm not gonna do that because that's not nice. Somebody my feelings might oh shit. Well, I was gonna put this way anyway. But so but if that hurt anybody's feelings, I apologize. I was not meant to. I am not meant to hurt your feelings, but you know, it is what it is. Hee haw. How do you apologize and in the next breath start talking about people again? That's not nice. Okay, I apologize. That was really. I thought about it. I had 5 seconds to think about it. Okay, I apologize. Okay. Hee haw. Okay, I'm sorry. She do sound like a duck, you know. She be like, hee haw. She be like, hey y'all. Hee haw. I'm sorry. It's not nice.
Maybe some braids in the front or something. I don't know. Y'all give me a hairstyle because I be needing some hairstyles.
What? You better Google it, girl. You better Google some hairstyles. We ain't finna be sitting up here telling you how to do your dang old daughter hair. That's your daughter. You want to let us, girl, you want to let us to tell you nothing else about how you raise your children, so we dang on sure finna tell you nothing about what hairstyles to put in them children hair. Shoot. Okay, well I tell you what, if I get to tell you what to put in your daughter hair, then I'm gonna tell you how to raise your daughter. Then shoot, that you asking me to do too much. That's beyond my scope of expertise right now. You ain't paying me enough to do all that. Okay, that's what you're not doing, ma'am. Okay. All right, come on. Let's come on. What you say? Hee haw. What you say? Hee
Y'all let me
haw.
know. Y'all let me know what hairstyle I should do for Malaysia. And no, I don't want to do no silk braids. Not right now at this point because I want to go to the.
Nobody suggested anything, ma'am. Nobody suggested. No, not one Semite suggested. Not one person suggested, ma'am. Then she gonna say, "Well, yeah, don't tell me because I already did that." Well, why you ask? Maybe somebody felt like that's what you should have did. Well, why you ask if we all like, well, if people was going to make a suggestion, maybe that's all they had. And then you're gonna say, "Well, don't tell me to do that." Girl, shut up. Shut it up. Shut up. Nobody want to listen to that. I think that Steven Spielberg gonna run out and go hee haw. I'm just like, you gonna see Eddie Murphy going hee haw. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna stop. Okay. It's annoying. It is annoying. It's annoying for me to hear her say it. Okay? If I have to hear her go hee haw, then y'all gonna hear it too, okay? Okay, we even. We even. If I gotta listen to her go hee haw, if I gotta listen to that, then we even. We on the same planet. We on the same planet. Planet Enoch.
Dominicans and get a silk press or something. But I ain't got.
I knew she was gonna say that. She ain't got no silk press money. And you know she don't know how to do silk press because she tried to do her hair. And she fell. She had a poof. She had a poof booth on top of her head. She was over there poofing. She was poofing out. She was poofing out. She was like, poof. She was on there. Hey, look at my hair. She's like, yeah, my sister said it didn't look right. I said, boy, I like the poof personally on her. I thought it was like like a natural hairstyle that would. I didn't think it was a natural hairstyle going wrong. I felt like it was kind of cool. I thought it was different for her. It was a nice change to see her look differently. That's all it was for me. Now, it wasn't successful according to her sister and majority of y'all. It was like 95% of y'all was clowning her by that hairstyle, about that poof. I was like, girl, she like a poodle. She like a cute little poodle. Okay? With a stomach. Let's continue. I'm sorry. I started.
I no money for no silk press for a Dominican. But that's why I really want to go to a Dominican and get a silk press. But I'm thinking about braid up in a ponytail. Girl, I did a braid in a ponytail and she got a bald spot in the back of her head. So maybe it's how I braided it. Her edge, so Malaysia edge is really sensitive. Like you
How
cannot put
in the heck did she get a bald spot in the back of her head? Did you put some hair clips or something in it? Did she rub a girl? Is it the medication? All that medication that you got her on, making her think she crazy like you, girl? No, girl. I don't know, y'all. Somebody, grandmama need to step in. I swear. Somebody, grandmama need to step in. I had a praying grandma. I had a praying mother. Sorry. I'm having personalities over here. I'm wigging out. No, just wait a minute, y'all. My hands just got wet. I had to clean the stuff off. Hold on, y'all. Gotta season up my food. Hold on, y'all.
put no pressure on. Like if she start breaking out with bumps, all her hair come out with it, and all her edges just rip it. Her edges are very, very sensitive.
Okay, so what you have to do is find something that's not that works for her, and not put all those braids and stuff on her hair. Maybe you need to do like different styles and textures, and find something that's gonna work for her hair. It may be all that medication that you be making her take. Like if she look at you wrong, you be like, oh, she needs this. You know what I mean? You kind of, I'm telling you, you got hounds rooms. I might not have said it right. Listen, don't come in here. Look. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again for y'all now. Let me tell you something. Don't come in here trying to say you're correcting me. I know I didn't say it right, okay? All right, hold on. I'm trying to take this. I make my own seasonings. Purchase it. Go to Euphoric Energy LLC and you get you some nice little seasoning. Nice little plug there, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna always promote my stuff. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so let's continue. All right, let me get this pepper, y'all. I'm gonna start sneezing. If y'all hear me start sneezing, that's because I put the pepper. Not because my house does, because I mess with the pepper. Okay. I put pepper in some stuff. Okay. So it's getting peppered. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna turn this girl back on. I almost called her out of name. Sorry. Let's go.
Like you cannot put a lot of pressure. That's why I do styles like rubber bands, but not too tight on the rubber bands.
That's anybody. That's why they tell you not to put. I mean, you didn't get the memo that they sent out about not putting rubber bands and stuff like that in children hair. That's why when people put braids and stuff, they freeform it without the rubber bands and stuff nowadays, right? No, you didn't get that memo? Okay. All right, let me see what y'all talking about in these comments, because I know y'all eat me up in these comments. Y'all gonna talk crazy to me. Okay, let's see. Hey, all to my beautiful sisters, right? It's funny. Jazz Moose went over there comment when Dusty Butt used to make videos of Jasmine. Exactly. When she was just as filthy. Exactly. Okay, y'all speaking to each other. What I do? LOL. I'm tipsy and I here for it. I here for it. Okay. LOL. Her neck is gone. She's looking extra manly in this video, girl, because she been hanging around Jasmine. She want to be like Jasmine, so she gonna start looking like her. She gives me a headache, girl. LOL, Dr. A, what are you doing? You're all over the place right back there, sis. What? Wine trash having a little neck, making me turn my head around. The food ain't seasoned if you ain't seasoned. Sneezing. Okay. That's what my husband said about me. He said that about me. He said, boy, you were seasoned something. I'm not Chris seasoning now, y'all. Y'all, hee-haw, hee-haw. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, girl. Oh, time for them macaronis. What's up? Oh, you want some avocados too? Oh, that's for me? Oh, you got me an avocado. I think I'm in love with you all over again. Thanks for the avocado. Yeah, why someone gonna say, yeah, Dr. A, your husband just got you an avocado and you talking about you in love with him all over again. Well, it's music to my ears. Food. Food, presents, and fun. Okay. Food, gifts, bills paying, bills being paid. And you know what else? I know you ain't gonna talk about that, but you know what I'm talking about, the kid is somewhere around her. So we're not gonna say, we're gonna watch certain things I say, okay? All right. Okay, here we go, y'all.
Also got this, y'all. But this is an okay smell.
I cannot. I don't know how he does it. That's why he be packing it back. He be packing it back, y'all. Sometimes this is just me when you cook. Don't sometimes y'all feel like wanting to be an octopus? Boy, I wish I had more than one head, because I could be like stirring up all the pots on the paint on the stove, and taking the pot out and taking some stuff out of the oven, and then taking the other fingers and washing the dishes with it at the same dang on time. Am I the only one that feel like they wish they was an octopus? You know how much work I would get done if I was an octopus? Oh my God, I envy them. Not that I want like an extra finger. The extra finger probably is not going to do what I need it to do, But still. All right. Some of this food is ready. Hold on, let me take some of this out. Let's let her talk, y'all, before I burn. Y'all know I have a capacity to burn myself, so I'm not going to do that. We're going to focus on Dr. A not burning herself today. Okay. All right. Let's go. Okay, just want y'all to understand that my husband is sweeping in another area of the house. I hear it sweeping. Do you understand? See, take notes of that wine trash. You see how I'm in here cooking and he in there doing something? He not just sitting on his huff. Okay? All right? Let's continue. Oh, girl, you ain't gonna say nothing.
Hey, everybody that's coming in.
Girl,
It's hot. I'm burning up. Weave or natural hair or both. I didn't know you do hair. So she wants some braids.
what she do her, but maybe, and that's another thing. Can I say something while I'm trash? Don't put them rubber bands on her hair no more. You've already known it was breaking her hair out. Why would you consistently do it again? Just asking. You're weird. Something ain't working. Just like this so-called relationship, you're doing everything. That stuff ain't working. I don't know why you constantly doing stuff that just don't work, but whatever. You ain't heard that from me. I ain't want to gossip. Okay. All right. Let's continue.
And if you've been here for a long time, you know I know how to do hair. And I do hair on the side.
prices. Maybe you need to up your prices because y'all not earning enough income. Maybe he need to sell. Maybe that man of yours need to go somebody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you put him on the stroller and let him. You know.
Talking about my comb, y'all. I don't know.
Bro, that's an old school door. That's like walking my way back to you, babe. And it's her happiness in time. I'm working and that do. That's what that door look like. Do every day. Baby, I'm sorry for hurting you that way. You're really sorry. That's what that door look like. That door look like that, y'all. Shadow don't look like that. I know what y'all thinking. I already know. You like Dr. A, what is her door? I know y'all thinking to yourself, what does her door have to do with what you talk about? I don't know. It just made me think of her door just made me think of that song because of the way it looked. It just looked like an old school door. I swear. I'm not even like, okay, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? I am this silly. I am. I promise. Okay. Let's go.
Not this. All right, I guess this will be good enough.
Want to hear this laughter?
I'm gonna have to watch all my old videos so you
You hear me? Part of healing is laughter. That's the truth. Part of healing is laughter, and you have to laugh. You can't sit up there with your legs crossed and just not laughing with your teacup up, your finger in the air with your teacup going, ew, Dr. A is really being obnoxious today. Like, girl, we laughing over here. We are laughing over here. We're not finna be miserable. Now, if you want to be unhappy and unfocused and unloved and and whatever, I can't tell you what to do, baby. But what I can tell you is what you're not gonna do. You ain't gonna make me feel bad about laughing. Cause I laughs. I gets my laughs on, okay? I'm gonna be the first to laugh. I'll be in the building laughing. And I laugh at myself. Hello? I laugh at myself. Okay? Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna put some more. Alright, y'all.
I understand. Did you find? Hold on.
Oh, she had to talk to him. She's like, Did you take my I be thinking so.
Hey, everybody.
I'm gonna be honest with you, this couple is like the odd couple, but yet they the same. Can I tell y'all, we have a real conversation? I really feel like I just think it's peculiar. I think it's some peculiar stuff with them going on behind closed doors. I know all couples have their thing that nobody will understand, right? I know that. But I think it's some oddities that, I think they would get in trouble. I think like if she told people what they did behind closed door, and I'm not talking about like normal judgment. I'm not talking about that. I think people will be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you do that." You know what I mean? They just seem like the odd couple. I'm not saying they don't know P. Diddy stuff, but I just think that they do stuff that it will probably be something that they would. I mean, I guess to a degree. I guess no couple will want somebody to know that they doing certain things behind doors. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the boudoir. You know what I mean? But I just think I don't know. I can't say. I probably should keep that thought to myself. That probably what y'all know. Sometimes I have moments of I probably should keep things to myself and just sometimes I say it out loud. It probably don't be right, but okay. I made a meatloaf and mashed potatoes for dinner, girl, and green beans. Okay, that sounds delicious, especially the vegetables part. Yeah, he's still a deadbeat sitter. Girl, hey, yes, possum yuck, pure trash. Girl, at least he's helping. That's what's up, period. Okay. Y'all remember that song? Wine trash man is a lazy low life. Okay. Now that's clarity like a you like a MF. You know what I'm saying? That's straight to the point. You just like, look, I ain't gonna cut no traces. He's just lazy. He a lazy low life. That's it. That's it. I mean, what more do we have to say about that after that? Okay. After you done called this man lazy, do we have anything else to say about him?
What you do with the keys, babe?
I mean, by the way, I had it on play the whole time, y'all. We're waiting for her to talk. She's doing the same Jasmine thing, and it's because I guess something that they don't want us to hear something, obviously, right? Okay. All right, y'all. I don't know. These lentils is acting all. I think I made it too thick. I think I made the sauce a little too thick. I'm gonna have to thin it out with some more water. I don't like no thick. Hold on, y'all. Woo! All right, y'all. Hold on. I gotta focus. I don't want to burn myself. Oh Lord, I gotta focus. Focus. Okay, y'all. I didn't burn myself. Yay! Not yet, at least. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's go.
Hey, welcome to the live, y'all.
See, this is one of those guys that wine trashy that maybe you should have just kind of talked to him. But okay. All right, so y'all, I mean, I don't know if this is it for her, like her spiel about whatever. So what I'm going to do right here, we're gonna go way back. We're gonna go back to Jasmine, okay? Because wine trash got too much going on right now.
I gotta do some hair. I gotta do some hair today.
Okay.
What you do with the keys? Is that it right there?
Will you see that girl's like, what did he tell you? Your time
First of all,
Yeah, but
wait a minute. Can I talk to you? Can't nobody drive my vehicle that don't have no job. I'm telling you right now. Can't nobody drive any of my vehicles without no job. Because the moment that he have an accident in your vehicle, girl, you're gonna be stuck paying all the bills. You're gonna be stuck paying for the car to get fixed and the insurance company and that kind of thing. So I don't understand. That's what I don't get. He got the key. Why he got keys to your vehicle? Y'all not married. Y'all not married and he not paying no bills. More importantly. Now I could even get with somebody that you ain't necessarily married to, but y'all cohabitating and he paying bills, but he's not even paying bills. That is crazy. You don't think that's weird? You don't think that that's weird at all? That he's not paying no bills and he got keys to your vehicle and you got to ask him where your keys are to your own car? Does that make sense?
it's dead.
They always see you two together. And all the girls in class are talking about it.
I guess I'll wait 5, 10 more minutes. Bye.
Must be nice, though.
Yeah, y'all. So she wants some braids from the front, box braids in the back. I'm trying to hurry up and get her done because, I got the rest of the day to myself.
You know what, Wine Trash? Can I talk to you? Because you're in the Midwest. It's scary for me because, God, I hope you're not one of my relatives. I'm concerned because it's a lot of family. I got a lot of family. Like, it's a lot of my DNA running around this joint, okay? I have a lot of DNA, okay, because of people. Because of grandparents. I got my grandfather especially. But I definitely got a lot of DNA, girl. I got a lot. Ooh, great grandfather too, because he had 3 wives, 3 ex. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, and when one divorced and another one passed away, my grandmother passed away, then he married another young lady. But you get what I'm saying? All righteous time. But I'm just saying, oh God, you're from Wisconsin. God, I hope you ain't one of my relatives. Oh my God, wine trash. If I found out you was some kin to me, I would be I would cuss somebody out. I will cuss somebody's spirit out. You hear me? I will go and cuss out my ancestors. Oh my God. Woo. My kid's father is not retired, but always working, building beautiful houses. And now, okay, now you have your own. Okay, beautiful.
Let's go, Haverties. One take.
Woo, we gonna go over to my Jazzy life, cause child, nothing to see here. Okay, basically, she gotta look for her own key. Moral of the story is this heifer gotta look for her own keys in her own house that she paying the bill for in the corner.
It's dinner time, and my kids are having some fried tilapia, corn, and a Caesar salad. What's up, you guys? My name is Jazz. Welcome back to my page. I will be prepping dinner for my.
And then, secondly, I do kind of like the voiceovers, so I can talk about her. I like the voiceovers more so. But let me say this. And then I also feel like, so you mean to tell me that oh, let's do Mama Deuce. We haven't done this video. Listen, so we're gonna go to her when she had breakfast with her mom. Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, now what I'm gonna say is the bottom line or the moral of the story is she done had breakfast. I mean, she first of all she gotta go out and go look for something. Or boy has to babysit because that's his kid. He babysitting. And she gotta go out and go get some her stuff, but she gotta ask him where her keys are. Meaning he done been somewhere with her keys. He ain't paying a lick of bills in there. If anything happen to that vehicle, it's gonna be on him. She gonna be A out, okay? And when I say A out, think about what I'm talking about, okay? Let's continue. Bum activity is what I'm trying to say. Both of them, bum.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my God! Whoa! She went outside like that. Oh Lord, have mercy. What is going on with these mommies? Why are they going outside looking like birds, looking like a bird's nest on top of her head? Girl. So you don't care how you look. Is this your final destination, Jasmine? Is this what it is? Has your life turned into this? Seriously, Jasmine, when you just go outside, you say bump it, I don't care. She just woke up, say, I just woke up like this, and it's not a good woke up like this. Don't get it twisted. They'll be like, oh no, I was gorgeous. And you know what? Hold on, let me push play. Y'all pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the stuff. It's weird.
I see. Ta-da! Oh, that's pretty.
I don't know now.
All done now?
Yeah.
Okay, you keep it. You don't want bacon? You gonna put your own?
I want.
You gonna put your own pancakes or waffles?
Yeah, waffle. Yeah, your own grain.
No, not a Just have it on.
Pizza!
Oh, no, what now?
This new breakfast.
Your kids
That's yummy.
little kids. I'm gonna be quiet in the restaurant. I don't necessarily expect that. I mean, it's kind of decent at this age. It's okay at this age. When they get
Pancakes.
I don't want them. Bananas and
Want
stuff.
it.
It ain't that bad.
They have it plain, but it has to be like already
Pizza,
fun.
pizza.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm
I mean pizza.
I think.
I mean pizza.
That's all she feed him is pizza. That's how you know that's all she give him is pizza. It's okay that's his favorite, food, but that's all she gives him. See, she don't really give him, like a real balanced meal. Pizza is not necessarily gonna be every day. Pizza's a meal when you don't feel like I know how to make pizza from scratch. I haven't done that in quite some time, but I need to. But maybe that's okay when you don't feel like cooking because you cook a lot. You know what I'm saying? And if you buy a store-bought pizza, or that's something that you and the children can do together. You know what I mean? That's something that you and the kiddos can do together is make pizza. Right? And I can tell you a real quick, easier way to make pizza. Okay? For those that, real quick way that your children will have fun with it. You could, like if they 11, 12 and stuff like that, if they want to, you don't feel like cooking that day, you be like, hey, do this. Okay, there's different ways. You can do stuffed pizza or stuffed bread with pizza stuff on it. You can always do that too. Okay. And this was okay. Jess, I'm sorry. I thought she was talking. I'm like, didn't I press play? I did press play, but you can't hear. She ain't saying nothing. It's weird. Why do they do that? Why do they come up here just to not say nothing?
Step into Wix Studio, the platform for agents.
Okay, if anybody need a website done, I'm your girl. If you need a website done for a nonprofit or for action or for a business or something that you want to do for as a hobby, I got you. Okay, consultation is just $50. So you know, go ahead. Yes, I'm always sell you something. I don't know why y'all be trying to act like why if you could do something, you have to tell people you can do stuff. Sometimes people don't know the Dr. A got talents. Got different talents. I'm a jack of. I'm not just a jack of.
Yeah, I kind of want eggs. I don't know what I want. Pancakes.
This is fresh.
Oh, he's drinking out the thing regular. How about y'all?
Girl, that is so annoying. Why'd you even come live, Jasmine? So you didn't know you was gonna have all these things where you had to stop doing what you do just to come back and stuff? No. So you didn't know that? Okay. I'm sorry, guys.
Good morning, y'all. My mom's right here too. Oh shit. I have to keep muting it because they're playing music.
Okay, I get why she's doing it. Okay, I get it.
So good morning, pretty. I look like who did it? Fucking wine.
I get it. Okay, I get it. I take it back, y'all. She can. Let me just speed her up a little bit. Maybe if I speed her up on my end. But you just shouldn't. I mean, the thing is, Jasmine, you with your mama. You have not spent no real.
Good morning.
That's
My mom had a procedure done this morning.
jacked up, right? But you have not spent no real what do you call it, quality time with your mom in quite some time. And the fact that you in here spending quality time with your mom now and you're not really focused. You're not really focused. You worried about the streets of YouTube instead of spending time with your mama. Like I didn't even go live with my biological mom. I said I was, but then I changed my mind. I was like, should I need to spend some time with her? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really go live like that. And then I tried to do a vlog, y'all, but I told y'all that just me and vlogging, that ain't me. No, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Nope. Nope, because I'm just like, look, I don't want everybody in my business. I thought about it. I said, nope, I don't want everybody in my business. I don't want nobody telling me, well, you should have gone here and you should have did that. I was like, no, I'm not doing all that. Not. How about that? Let's continue.
So we've been up since like,
Mommy.
how long? Was it 3? What you start yours up with?
Mommy asked me soon.
Wait, we're gonna wait until you're,
You want to go?
Yeah.
we've been up for a while.
Oh, it's got a hole right there? Okay.
My hair look crazy now. This is a weird shaped spoon. Why is it so pointy? I ain't never seen a spoon like that.
You want to taste it?
No, you too.
I mean, I'll be there.
Okay, playing music. I can't do it, y'all. Because they're going to. So, let's see if they're going to show her mom. But y'all see.
Hey,
Oh my God. I can't believe she went outside like that. That don't right there just don't make no sense. That she ain't got sense enough to just say, you know what? I don't need to go outside looking like this. It's just no kind of oof about her. Like, who goes outside with their hair all over their head like that and thinking that that's cute? I mean, golly. You know, mamas like to see their daughters dressed up too, Jasmine. You know, you make your daughters wear a little stupid little cantily dress. You like to see your daughters dressed cantily, nasty and disgusting. That's what you like. But I'm just saying, for the record, your daughter moms like to see their daughters dressed up nicely, right? Have you ever thought about sometimes dressing up for your mama? Honestly, going to see your visit your mama and dressed up nicely, just like that whack bouquet or whack Mother's Day gift you gave her. You know, but hey, I'd rather you have gave us one of those deals that you got from there. I'd rather you've done that. Boy. Boy. Just weird, girl. Look how she eat, y'all. She be eating like I mean, don't get it twisted. I love my.
I don't want to say everything's soft for you, but the pancakes.
She can't eat her food without him touching on stuff. It's like, girl, that's because she trained him like that. That's because she don't sit in front of him and with him and let him have his own stuff. Like, you know what I mean? That's why children be reaching a lot, because you have to let them eat their own food. Get them, like, maybe sometimes get them something similar to what you eat, especially if you got vegetables on it. Golly. That's weird though. Y'all don't think that's weird just a little bit, how she trains this little boy how to eat? I swear it is. Okay, let me continue. I'm seasoning food, okay? Y'all, when I get quiet, that's because I'm seasoning. Okay. Trying to let this water cook out of this macaroni. I don't want to drain it. I want it to cook out of it naturally. Hold on.
It don't have like a. Yeah, it doesn't have bacon taste. Like it tastes. Oh my food. How do you give birth to him? It doesn't have a bacon taste. Like, that's why I was like, I don't understand how. There's no salt. That's what I'm saying.
Why flexibility looks so beautiful on you is because.
Okay. Great. Everybody want to do yoga. Well, she look like skinny bones. She don't look like she eat, girl. I don't want to be that skinny when I look like I'm eating. Some people do have a natural body that's gonna be skinny. Not everybody's gonna be fat. No, not everybody's gonna be skinny, right? Some people's gonna be thick. Some people, there's different body types. So I'm not body shaming, but just saying. Woo. Okay. Anyway, let's continue.
Get your bacon. Your hash brown. Well, not bad, but. I should use other hot sauce.
I would get so irritated by that tie-dye. No tie-dye. Eat your food. That's what I'm saying, Jasmine. That's because you don't really teach him to eat his food, and he's so busy wanting to play all the time. Because that's all you do. That's all he able to do instead of like meal time. Because you don't sit down with him enough. This is meal time. This is a time now where if you cut off that camera sometime, Spencer, I don't know what is up with y'all and his children. Not eating with your children sometimes. God, if you eat more with your children and less talking to other people, I promise you will have a different experience. These children need to really have an experience in eating with you. That's how you can tell how they act. Golly. Okay? It's just weird that you don't talk, that you don't dedicate time. And then you with your mom. You ain't kicked up with your mama, and you ain't hung tough with your mom in a long time. And the first thing that you do is you sitting on here with him with this camera and shoved in your face, and you looking extraordinary, bad. I'm trying not to be mean, but you're looking bad, girl. You're looking bad, honey. I gotta put some more cheese in here. This is not cheesy enough. Okay. And did I press play? Okay, there we go. Hold on, my bad. I thought I did.
Need some flavor.
And she put hot sauce on the baby food. Good Lord. Tabasco sauce? What's wrong with y'all? Boy, you gonna mess up the linings of your stomach. Why does this baby have to have hot sauce on his stuff? Why you even training him like that? That is the weirdest. Wow. Woo! Child. Mm-mm. Okay, y'all, let's continue. We're almost done. We're wrapping this up.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I like it.
He's just watching her eat. Why is he not eating himself? He'll finicky eater because Jasmine, watch what you just give him. You have to give him, expose him to other foods. That's what most babies are exposed to other foods. Most people give their children this, different type of stuff. Even if you eat meat, you still can give your children different type of foods. I didn't cut these asparagus up real good. I probably should cut them up. They soft though, but dang, I probably should cut them up better yesterday. I don't know. They soft though. Should they dissipate? They're so soft they'll disappear in your mouth. Anyway.
Roll cakes. Are you on there, mommy? Like yes?
Oh, damn.
Yes, yes.
I don't even know what he said, but he's still learning how to talk, so that's cool. But Jasmine, you gotta. I don't know what you gotta do, girl. He said thumbs up, but he know how to show for this camera though. He know how to do that. You know why he know how to do that? Because of you. Because that's all he know how to do, and that's why his interaction. You want your child to be able to know how to interact with other people. Your children don't know how to really interact. I was so proud of Ava yesterday, by the way, y'all. I ain't gonna front. I was proud of her. It was nice to see her talking to other children and responding. Because sometimes with twins and being a child of Jasmine, they don't really have a life outside their twins. So I was really ecstatic to see her, talking to her teammates. That really kind of made me happy. I said, well, at least of all, if it ain't doing nothing else, at least it will teach Jasmine's children how to have interaction with other children. You know what I'm saying? So maybe not that they don't already get that, but I still think that she should really focus in on what they want to do. Or even if whether they're good at it or not, it should still be something they want to do. But that's just me. That's just my thoughts. Oh, yeah, I do got on play, but she worried about the music, and I am too. So she got the music off, so I do appreciate her doing that. But it's just weird how she's there with her mom, but yet she is not really interacting.
Wait, my fly!
Oh, the high school. They always got something going on at the schools. Hey, eat your food. Come on, eat chicken. Okay, wait, sausage. Pick it up.
Man, she'll try to do it.
Oh, we love you too.
You don't never see the boy eating anything else but pizza and he barely like McDonald's. He barely likes some things from McDonald's. He don't eat out everything that she give him at McDonald's. That's why she be finding burgers back there. She be finding burgers back there in them seats, and then she'll try to blame it on the other children and say the other children ate that or whatever. She be like, oh, that was Aiden's. We know doggone well. Now one thing we know about Aiden ain't wasting no meal. That's one thing. If you don't know Aiden, let me tell you something. If you don't watch Jasmine on a regular, one thing you know about Aiden is gonna eat all of his food and yours. Okay? Aiden is not missing no meal, baby, unless you don't feed him. He gonna always eat something. Now, Legendary will go without eating food before Aiden will. I'm trying to tell you, that's just real. Okay. All right, y'all. Wait a minute. Honey, I'm acting focused and stuff. Y'all heard I'm acting like them. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to stir this. I'm trying to stir. I'm doing something different to the macaroni. I'm putting avocado. I'm putting the avocado in there. I'm gonna see how just giving it a little flavor. Okay, just giving it a little flavor. Melting down the avocado. It's a melting down the avocado on top of the vegan cheese and stuff like that, just to give it a different flavor. You know what I mean? Okay. All right, melting it down. Okay. The soup is almost done. I did cut it up. I did a jasmine. I was like, this soup is taking too long. All right, y'all.
No, see, mommy, big. It's small.
Well, he's at the age where he's recognizing things as big and small. Okay, so we do see some development now. Whether or not that's on target, I don't want to go there. Some of y'all specialists are in here, but I do teach my son as well, so I can't comment. I can't give you my professional advice on that because I forgot what they call us as parents, as teachers. I forgot what they call us. Instructors. I think they call us that at my son's school. I forgot. I'll tell y'all in a minute. But nevertheless, my professional opinion, yeah, that's kind of like usually about one probably like around 1 years old. That's kind of when children learn about big and small. But however, they do go more in depth at 3. You know, they develop. It's an ongoing development, right? It's an ongoing development about big, large, small, little, whatever, right? So he's on this phase of that's mommy's big. How big is mommy big? Yes, mommy's big. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. All right, y'all, because it's just weird how she's spending. This is how she spends her quality time, not really giving her mom any attention. Jasmine, sorry, but right, never sits at the table with those kids like ever. Exactly. How you doing, Bonita? Ava, always looking sad and unkept. Exactly. Dang shame, right? This moose eating his food. Exactly. She feeding him. Exactly. Like, let him feed his face. Yes, it's disgusting. Unbathed. Yeah, she definitely look unbathed. So does he. I could never invite this cow outside to eat on my dollars. Okay. Jasmine is disgusting. Her mom gave her a car seat for the birthday, right? And the fact that Chris for hips to refuse to buy anything for the baby, right? Was begging the internet. Oh my God, it's pathetic. Exactly. Taking care of his child. Sorry, she looks bad. Right here is as AF right here. Exactly, she does. I would be embarrassed and never go outside looking like Jazz Moose. Okay, again, Jazz looks homeless. Yes, she does. Did her mama pick out of her from the tent city? Oh Lord, y'all crazy. Dr. A, what are you talking about, girl? Everything. Dr. A, what are you cooking over there? Okay, so I'm making macaroni, which is almost done. I'm making macaroni and with vegan cheese, and I threw some avocados in there a little bit just to kind of give it a different flavor. And I put some broccoli in the oven, put little cheese, vegan cheese on there, and I put some carrots in the oven, gave it a little toast, so I could toast it up a little bit, and then I did some cabbage and lentil beans also. That's what I'm trying to wait on now. I'm just stirring the macaroni. The macaroni is done. I'm just kind of stirring it. It's still the oven is still on, but I'm just kind of stirring it so it can kind of. I want to give it a little cheesy taste to it. Well, it's cheesy already, but I want to make sure it's moisture. I want a dry macaroni. My family like moistured dry macaroni, and I'm just waiting on the lentil beans to cook. I made a lentil bean soup. I put carrots. I don't know. I put lentils in there and some other stuff. I don't know, some spinach. I just threw whatever. I just threw whatever was in front of me and some onions and some peppers. I just kind of put a little something in there. I didn't really have a organized meal in my head, and I just what the spaghetti asparagus that I made from yesterday. I put it was already in there, and I just put it in there. I was just trying to do some of the asparagus. We ain't had that much asparagus left, and I kind of wanted to give it a little flavor. You know what I mean? So that's what I made. That's the last thing. That's what I'm cooking. And it's kind of thick. It's like really thick. So I'm gonna thin it out just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I'm gonna let it cook a little bit longer. Thin it out just a little bit. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm talking funny. I'm going to go ahead and go. You hear me say I'm gonna go ahead and go and start talking to my husband. I mean, I do have to talk to him. Yeah, I'm in a marriage, you know. So let me get over here and do some talking over here, okay? Her forehead is definitely huge, okay? Okay. Oh my God. Right? She taught him how to use, right. She's never taught him how to use utensils. I agree with that, okay? She truly makes me sick, right? I love lentil beans and rice. Yeah, I'm out of rice. I'm gonna have to get some more rice. I think we're out of rice. I think we do have some. It's just not in my usual place. I think it's in a cabinet. Usually I have it in little jars here on the counter. I'm gonna have to after doing this spaghetti. I mean this lentil beans y'all soup. Y'all know I turned it up a little bit to make it cook faster. But y'all know I'm gonna have to really clean the stove off because it's kind of everywhere on that stove. Okay. But anyway, y'all appreciate y'all. Y'all check me out. Y'all go to my website and purchase my shirts. I'm doing pre-orders for those. Okay, y'all. I'm doing pre-orders. I'm trying to see how it's gonna do first before I actually start buying them in bulk, right? But anyway, so get your pre-orders. They'll be out in April, but get your pre-orders now before I start filling up because I've already had people asking about it. So I'm just telling y'all before I kind of it goes. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Peace out.